Following Apple's big showcase event where they unveiled some of their hottest new projects, unfortunately it seems the general public's response wasn't what they had hoped for.
As in the case every year, Apple once again hyped up how this year's new products are going to be unlike any other and will certainly change technology as we know it.
To no surprise, as is usually the case, the new gadgets, which included Apple's version of the Google Home, or so it seems, and the latest iPhone didn't impress all that much.
And now it seems Apple is scrambling to find out how to entice their customers once again, in hopes that when the pre-orders for the new iPhones become available, they'll sell out quick.
We're gonna tell you guys all about Apple's lackluster reveal right now in InformOverload. What's going on, guys? I'm one of your hosts, Jared Bronstein.
And I'm your other host, Johnny Rogers, and you're watching the #1 tea-spilling entertainment news show on the internet. And if you want more content just like this one, all you gotta do is tap that playlist in the corner of your screen.
Also, make sure you guys stick around to the very end of this one as we got some bonus content as well, but for now, let's get into things. So as previously mentioned, Apple introduced the world to their new iPhone, the iPhone 12, which is going to include the iPhone 12 mini, the iPhone 12, iPhone 12 Pro, and iPhone 12 Pro Max. Being sold as Apple's most powerful iPhone to date, which is what they say about every new iPhone that rolls out every year, the one that really sets this series of phones apart from their predecessors is the new 5G technology they will be capable of running. However, the company also announced something that left fans of Apple products, iPhones, and the public in general with a bad taste in their mouths.
As we know, phones are electronics, which means you need to charge them or their batteries more specifically for them to work. Yet for some strange reason, Apple decided they weren't going to include the wall piece needed to charge your new iPhones. They're including the USB-C to Lightning cable, which means unless you have one of the newer Mac computers or maybe got the iPhone 11 Pro or Pro Max, which included the wall piece, you're just getting a charging cable with your new phones. And that's it.
And Johnny didn't make a mistake by forgetting to mention the headphones, because once again, for a second consecutive year, Apple won't be shipping those out with your new phones either. Yeah, they're claiming it's to reach their goal of having net zero carbon emissions across all their products, but I really think it's just to increase profits. I mean, I personally don't see Apple as being all pro environmentally friendly, but maybe I just haven't fallen for their marketing schemes just yet.
Aside from the phones, Apple also announced their HomePod Mini, which is a smaller version of their HomePod and is pretty much the same thing as the Google Nest Mini. However, following the news that Apple is going to be releasing 4 new iPhone models ranging in prices from $699 to almost close to $1,100, their stock seemed to drop. More specifically, it went down about 4%, and although it did rally back, closing down at 2.7%, it was their losses that really shook the world. Following that reveal, it was being reported that Apple had lost $81 billion with a B in market value.
So does this mean that Apple lost $81 billion out of their pockets? No, but if it's a sign of what's to come, it doesn't seem like Apple is going to continue being the tech giants they've grown to become over the years. As of this recording, Apple stock is trading at just under $120 a share. Prior to their announcement on October 9th, it was trading below $115 a share. At one point it did reach $125, and it seems it has been declining since the reveal, but I don't think this is the end of Apple by any means. I just think they're too powerful to really...
They're too powerful?
It's just like...
You know what they said that about before?
IBM?
The banks are too big to fail.
That's true.
Then they failed.
You never know.
But I don't think Apple's gonna be getting any bailouts because Apple has not been that helpful with the American government. You look at the banks work hand in hand with the American government.
This is true.
When the US government wanted Apple to open up that back door in their phone so that they could find a terrorist,
nope.
Apple was like, nope, sorry, we do that for one, we have to do that for everybody, so we're not doing it.
We care about the people's privacy.
Yeah, that's what they said. No, you don't. You care about the people's wallet.
Yeah.
I believe that because
just the whole not including headphones
it's money grubbing. It's so disgusting.
And they're trying to sell it like they're so pro-environmentally friendly.
It's like, you guys know there's other phones, right? Like you're not the only people that make phones.
It's just crazy. It's crazy how, and I looked it up, and people were like, no, Apple's very pro-recycling. You can recycle your old phone.
They're like pro-garbage.
They literally, you could trade in any old piece of technology, and they're like, hey, here's a gift card. Thanks for doing this for the environment. And they literally take the smallest piece of that to recycle, and the rest of it goes in the trash. They don't give a shit.
They don't care. They don't care about you. They don't care about your phone.
It's like,
anytime you install a new update on an older phone, they've admitted to this.
They did admit.
They admitted to this, which is so crazy that they said like, yeah, by the way, the older phones, if you update them, they're basically useless.
No, they literally said like, they got sued. They had to pay a lot of money because they literally got sued because they're like, hey, we admit it.
That is evil.
The technology that we eventually forced your older phones to have literally ruined them.
That's That's a supervillain mindset.
It's pretty gross. But
Like, what?
we could go on for a while here.
We can go on forever.
I think we should lighten the mood, do some comment replies now.
Yeah, let's check out
From
some
the video,
comments.
Donald Trump says he'll kiss audience because of this. Planet Utopia said nobody wants to kiss him, not even his wife. Gross.
Gross. I love the little gross.
I think his wife wants to kiss him.
Donald Trump loves kissing. I typed in Donald Trump kissy face and there's millions of images. Him kissing flags, him... I think even when he talks, he just does that
People
kissy face.
love to get kisses on the lips though. Who doesn't?
I'm sure Tom Brady's son has some issues with it.
Tom Brady loves it.
Tom Brady loves it though. Open Mind said, kiss of death.
That's it.
That's it. Kiss of death. Well, she's not wrong. It just had COVID, so.
It's like a new
That's
kiss
the new
of death.
kiss of death.
You know, back in the day, it was like the kiss of death meant you're dead. Not officially dead yet, but
From what though? Back in the day?
like
Spanish flu?
Godfather.
Oh yeah, kiss of death was
You know
more
what I
a
mean?
Godfather thing.
It's more like the mob, you know. You got the
Give you
kiss of death.
Kiss of death.
And it's like, you're dead. You're dead before you're even dead. The second you get that kiss, you're like, well, pack it up, guys. I'm dead now.
This riffing has gone too far.
Jordan Pastry said, big Corona kiss. Big Corona energy, man.
Big Corona. He big mad. You want that big kiss.
They probably want to supersize that big Corona kiss too.
Trump kiss. I'm trying to find a way that he's gonna be, like spin this after he's done being a president, like all the merch lines that he's gonna come out with. Because he was huge into merch before this, right? Like
You're
Donald
fired.
Trump ties.
He had that "You're fired" shirt. Remember
You're
that?
fired
His
shirts.
catchphrase is just "You're fired."
Yeah. Maybe like give me a kiss. That'll be the next one.
Give me a kiss in the
Give
lips.
me a Corona kiss. Give me a kiss or you're fired. Gross, because he's probably actually said that.
Probably has said that.
Chicken Noodle Soup said, my mom said if he wins, we are actually moving to Canada.
I actually saw a lot of comments that said that.
Not bad here. Lots of space.
But like,
a little cold.
actually no, I was gonna say you can't just come here, but
You can.
You actually can.
You actually can. There's
Trudeau,
tons.
yeah, Trudeau's very welcoming to.
I think California has a bigger population than all of Canada.
Really?
So, yeah, you're fine.
Huh.
I think we got like 33 million people here, and they have something close to that. So,
Not anymore.
Lots of space. Oh, if you want to live in the Yukon, you can get paid like $70 an hour to stock groceries. But
There
it's
you go.
you gotta
It's cold.
fly in with a private plane. It's
cold.
Canada's weird.
It's cold.
You don't want to come here.
That's all for this one, guys. I've been one of your hosts, Jared Bronstein.
And I've been the Vacant Overlord, Johnny Rogers. Don't forget to tap that subscribe button. Leave us a comment down below with your thoughts on today's story. And until next time, stay classy.
Bye.